I landed in the US. And then what did I do day one? I think I just went out for food. No, what did I do? No. Oh my god. I gotta close Twitter on this other monitor. It's distracting my eyeballs. Okay. So, I landed in the US, and as a great US greeting, the immigration line was incredibly long. It was the longest I'd ever seen it in LAX, which is saying something, 'cause it's normally pretty long. And so, I normally, right, when you get out the airport, like you get off the plane, and there's like a gate area where all the gates connect, and then you go down into the immigration area. It's like a whole separate area. But this time I knew it was bad, so I got off the plane, I get out the gate, and there's a line in like the area where everyone is just coming out of their plane. And I was like, oh no. And I was like, fuck me. Okay, this sucks. And people were walking, but there's people also lining up, and I thought, well, shit, I'm gonna just walk with these dudes who are walking, because they were all just walking right past everyone, and I knew that we were fucked because this line was crazy long, and I was just like, well, I'm gonna walk in this line and I'm gonna see what happens. So I walked in the line, and then there was some people getting angry. They were like, where you guys walking to? Get back in line. And whatever. Anyway, I keep walking because I'm like, bro, I'm trying to game. I'm trying to get out of here. And right before a bunch of the dudes get turned away, I just like sneak into the main line, headphones on. No one questions me. Skip like 600 people at least. I was like, gaming. It's the US way. In the UK, that would not stand. You'd be killed. In the US, no one gave a shit, apparently. I also think that people were just stressed out, and they don't... I think a lot of people in the line also didn't speak English, so I don't think anyone wanted to fight. But it was still like 3 hours long. It was ridiculous. And then you're that guy? Well, I am that guy when I gotta be. And then I get down there, and I get ushered into this line, and I'm sitting here for 5 minutes. I'm like, huh. Everyone's talking English around me. Which means I'm probably in the wrong line, because normally the line in LAX that I'm in, no one is speaking English. And then I looked, and the person had ushered me into the US citizen line, and I was like, well, thank you. I'm pretty sure it's purely because I was just white. And I was like, oh, so I had to go to the other line. And so I kind of lost all my gains, so karma immediately hit me. So all the gain that I had from cutting in front of those people, I just immediately lost it, because they'd all gone into the immigration line anyway. So I had to go right to the back. Instant karma compilation. And this line was, it was 2 hours long. It was so long. And, oh, fuck me. So I regret I normally bring like a big bag, a carry-on. And it was just so heavy, and I was like, fuck, I hate this so much. And the line was moving enough where I couldn't put it down. But it was moving so slowly where it sucked to wear it. And then I had to attend a meeting in this line. For the charity auction. I'm trying to remember everything that was going on. There's so much stuff happening. So I'm in this, like, in the line on a call, and they're like, is it okay for you to be on the call in the LAX? I thought that wasn't allowed. I was like, I think there's no goddamn rules at LAX. Everyone just seems to be doing what the fuck they want to do. Shit, I just messed up my overlay. Shit. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay. But then I get to the front of the line, and this guy, who is just clearly just his whole job is to just help usher the line. He's like, hey, we got your passport? And I was like, yeah. Like, can I see it? And I was like, why? He was like, oh, you know, just want to see where you were from. I was like, what the fuck? I don't know who this guy was. This guy was definitely not TSA. He was just like a normal dude. And I was like, what the fuck? Abuse of power? 100%. He was trying to he just wanted to feel like he had power. This dude looked weird as fuck too. Like, he just looked like I don't know. It didn't look like he was someone who could have the authority to ask me that. You know what I mean? It's like if I went to, like, to me, it felt like the dude had the aura of like a normal retail employee. So I was like, what the fuck? And he comes up to me and asks for my passport. I was like, I'm not showing you my damn passport. I'll show the dudes at the front my passport. And then I just said no. And he, like, just left me alone. So I figured that he did not have the authority to do that, because I assumed if he did, he would have asked me more. He would have pushed harder, I feel. Nosy for no reason? Yeah, it's weird. It was very weird. I was like, fuck no. Can't look at my passport. Who are you? So he looked like a Twitch viewer. Well, no, it's just like, okay, when you go through like the immigration at the airport, the dudes who look like they can ask you a passport, they look like they will just ask you for anything. They like are in full fucking uniform. They look crazy. And this dude just looked like he was there to usher the line. And so I was like, what's your deal? What the fuck? Oh god, I gotta stop. I'm messing with my Twitch layout and it's fucking everything up. Okay, got it. And I figured I don't have to give it to anyone except for like security or the guy at the desk, right? But anyway, got through smoothly. Great. It was the least I'd ever been questioned. And I was like, yeah, I'm here for work. I got a work visa. I was like, oh, I'm here for work. And he's like, cool. Have a nice day. And I was like, sick. So yeah, that was nice. Great. Got through. And then I had to get an Uber to Ludwig's place, which took fucking years.